What's the essential difference in David Bowie now compared to David Bowie 5 years ago or 10 years ago?
The hairstyle, I think. I don't think there's really that much difference in terms of the work. I think my general attitude has probably changed a lot. It's become that of a 36-year-old, but as far as work goes, I think I'm still very curious and still take quite a few risks, I suppose. I'm still a curiosity seeker, I think, looking at the idiosyncrasies of things.
I believe you've said that you're essentially a solitary person, almost the outsider to society. Why do you feel that way?
I'm more comfortable, I think. I'm more comfortable being on the outside, observing things. It hasn't been like that on this tour, I must say. The great bunch of guys I've been working with, I feel quite a social animal at the moment, but no doubt I'll go back into my retreat when I finish the tour. I don't know.
It's a compulsion that leads you to explore that leading edge all the time?
Yeah, and I get that probably the best work and my best feelings are when I'm traveling more than anything else. I can't seem to produce very much in the way of interesting work when I'm on the road in America, for instance. I find that very hard because there's a certain uniformity of city and expression and cultural stagnation in the cities in America that I can't really produce anything much. Maybe I'm just not switched into the American way of thinking. My imagination goes berserk if I'm in the Far East or in Thailand or somewhere like that. And it doesn't mean that the work will only be about Thailand, but it sort of frees me up a lot more. Or Berlin or somewhere like that. But it's hard to write in Akron. It's kind of, I feel a bit stifled there.
What was the genesis of the concept for this show, for this David Bowie world tour?
I think I wanted more than anything else to again put the stage environment into a place that one couldn't actually pin down. So I just juxtaposed the idea of high-tech columns against kind of a 50s Singapore look. Because often the juxtaposition of two opposites produce a third kind of statement. And I think it worked very successfully for this show. You can't really put your finger on it. Having just seen Blade Runner the other day, I was intrigued the way Ridley Scott did almost the same kind of thing. I see there's a huge element of Chinatown in his 21st century city. And I found that intriguing because that's exactly the way I felt that would produce this. You could identify it, but it was slightly foreign to one. And it's a very light-hearted show compared to some of my previous things. So a certain amount of humor in it, a lot of humor in it.
Does that represent a certain attitude towards life?
It just meant I didn't want to do a serious show. When I do a serious show, it gets analysed to death. I mean, it just becomes and I don't agree with everything that's said about the serious shows.
A little while ago you said that you wanted to make a lighthearted show, yet you called it Serious Moonlight. And that phrase, I think, has puzzled a great many people.
It's an Americanism that I just like. Serious this and serious that. I thought, right, this is going to be a romantic tour, so we'll call it Serious Moonlight Tour. You know, just had no great meaning behind it.
You conceived the show as well as for stage than for television at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. It was essential for me anyway to, with prior knowledge that I'd be using diamond vision screens, that are very large screens that are used in stadiums, that something actually happened on the screen other than just a bland kind of presentation of a band. And it was also, I mean, I couldn't resist it anyway, to sort of design something that worked for stage and for TV screens. It's a precarious balance, and I think it's just a rudimentary idea. I mean, next time around it'll probably be better, but because I've learned a lot just doing this tour about what works and what doesn't work on either side. But that was fascinating, trying to put the two mediums together, try and make them work both at the same time.
I think, as usual, you've done it very well, Mr. Bowie.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.